Electronics. In this episode we are showing you how to change the crankshaft sensor. We've had a few issues recently with the engine management light coming on, the car not starting up when it's hot. I have to wait for it to cool down to try and start it again. Turns out to be the crankshaft sensor, so we are going to change that today. And in this episode we have Chris89 off the forum helping us out. So let's have a look at the episode.
Today we're going to be changing our crankshaft sensor because I was given false readings and it's making the engine not start. So here's our brand new sensor in the bag. Take out the old one, I'm going to put the new one in its place. Securely jack up your car and use a Chris to put the axle stands in. Okay, so to locate your crank sensor, you need to look at the bottom of the starter motor and you can see the earth cable on the left hand side. So we're going to need to disconnect the battery, disconnect that earth, and then the crank sensor is located just there, and then that should allow us to get onto the nut that's on the crank sensor. Once you've undone that, there is a clip, electrical clip, just behind this hose, and you'll be able to remove it out. Using a 10mm spanner or ratchet, just disconnect the battery. That way you can avoid any shorts down below. So using a 13mm that I can't get on, undo the earth. There we go. And apparently now that should give us the access we need to get onto that bolt just there, which is a 10mm. So using a 10mm, you just need to undo it and you should be able to pull the sensor out. There we go. Once the bolt's out, you can literally just pull it out. If it's a little bit stuck, just get a screwdriver behind it and just prise it up. And all you need to do then is pull the connection out of the little frame, disconnect it, and your sensor will come straight out of the car. Here we have the old sensor with some oil around it, and a nice new shiny one. This one goes in exactly how the other one came out. Connect the connector on first, push that into the block, and put the bolt in, and put the air strap on. And that's it. The new one is now in place and latched up. The air strap's back on, the bolt's in for the new sensor just there, and it's connected and it's clipped just straight above. So that's it. Just make sure that you tighten up your terminals on your battery before you start it up.